Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been not long because I've been giving y'all the consecutive back-to-back videos. First things first, I want you to go press and demolish that subscribe button, right? That's what you're gonna do. And that no, that like button comes first, so you're gonna go on that like button and then the subscribe button. Today's video, one, excuse the noise in the background. There's people in home who are watching TV and stuff. It's Sunday, so I'm not gonna stop filming because of nothing. So it's like quarantine day. Freaking, I don't even know. Today I want to give you guys a story time. I was going to film a story time in Spanish because somebody asked me for that, but I don't know. I'm gonna first do this because I've been meaning to do this, and I have a list of things that of videos that I wanna put together for you guys, and this one is one of them. So today is that time, or not that time, because it did happen, but when I dropped out of high school. Yes, I'm a high school dropout. No, I'm not laughing. Yes, I am laughing, but it's not funny. It's not funny, and I'm not encouraging that at all. And you guys will listen to the rest of the story and come to your own conclusion that yes, I did drop out, but I did finish. I don't know, you'll see. So I'm from New York. A lot of y'all who do follow me and are my subscribers or follow me on Instagram are aware, because we've known each other for probably years, or we either went to school together, middle school, whatever the case may be, mutual friends, I don't know. But I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx, and I moved to Jersey. I can't say recently anymore because it's not recent, but I moved to Jersey probably 4 or 5 years ago, but I'm still a New Yorker and I don't care. Okay? Fuck out of here. So, but yeah, like I was saying, I went to school my whole life in New York. I've never had a problem with school until I got to high school. I was so scared, and I suffered from so much social anxiety. I was afraid that I wasn't gonna fit in, or afraid that I was gonna be bullied. And my mother used to always keep me so captive from like being outside or going out with friends and stuff that it was hard for me to flourish in an environment with so many kids my age who were probably more, not mature because I was always very mature, but more, social. So when I first started going to school, to high school, I was originally put in one school, but the school was so bad. The school's called Clinton. It had like a bad rep at the time. I don't know how it is now, but at the time, Clinton wasn't like the best school. So also in the back of my mind, I really just wanted to be with my friend at the time. We were really close friends. Her name was Tiara. Hey T, if you're watching. So we all wanted to kind of be in the same area. Another friend of mine, Devin, she was going to school in that same area where the school that I wanted to go to was at. So my mom switched me, and I ended up going to Health Opportunities. So I was still, getting really, like, none of my friends knew none of this. This is stuff, because this is stuff that at the time when you're going through it, you keep to yourself. But I felt very uncomfortable. And as soon as I stepped foot in that school, people were on it. And I was just like, what is wrong? Like, I kept trying to look to see what's wrong with me. But, now I realize that it's just, I'm different. But at the time, I was very small-minded. And like I said, I did go through a lot of social anxiety. And at the time, I was very depressed because of personal things that was going on at home. So from my freshman year, from the minute I stepped in, I made a few friends. But it was other girls always trying to come at me. Mind you, I'm not about to name these girls. I'm not about to name or give no no name of these girls, but they were I like to say everybody's beautiful, but in their own way. These girls, it was no comparing. But like I said, I didn't see that. I saw past that always. I was just like, they're bullying me. Like, I hated it. They were bullying me, talking about my hair, you know, because I was always really different with my hair, and I still am. I used to shave it off, cut it off, use a wig, do this, do that, way before all of this social media and all of this stuff was big on doing crazy shit to their hair. I was doing it, and if you're my friend, you know that. Yeah, they was always bullying me, and I found this group of friends in my freshman year who weren't bad, but there was a lot of peer pressure. You know, I was raised, like I said, very captive. My mother was Christian, and I didn't really have a lot of worldly in me. Like, I didn't have a lot of experience. And a lot of these girls that I was friends with at the time, not judging, like I said, and I'm not giving no names, but a lot of them were having sex and doing all this and all of that. And at the time, I was not. My phone got cut off because somebody called me. But yeah. Hold on one second. Let me answer her real quick. Back to it. So yeah. They were like all out here and stuff, you know, not being hoes or whatever, but yeah, some of them were, honestly. Some of them were. But it wasn't my cup of tea. But because of peer pressure, I started hanging out with them, and it started off with the cutting school, you guys. I started cutting school my end of freshman year, like crazy. Cutting school for no reason, boy. For no reason. It was just my focus was all over the place because of the issues that I had at home. And then in school, I couldn't really fit in besides with this group of girls. So I was like, I'm gonna do what they do to make my life easier. And, you know, we were cutting school to do the dumbest things. Let me tell you guys, we would go to the zoo, to Times Square, out to eat. Like, we would just do dumb things. That affected me my first year, and I had to go to summer school. So that was already like a bummer for me because my summer wasn't that enjoyable. You know, I was talking to this guy at the time who eventually I did lose my virginity to, and he became a long time on and off thing up until I was 20 years old. But I was very distracted. Then sophomore, junior, and junior year, it was the same thing. You know, it was a lot of chaos. I wasn't focusing. Mind you, and I'm not saying this just to say it, I'm smart. And if you know me, you know I'm not a dumb bitch. Excuse me, I don't like to call myself that. You know I'm not a dumb girl. I'm actually smart. My only subject that I'm not really good at is math. So every time in school, when I did focus and did do my work and actually tried, I actually had good grades. But I was just cutting and just influence is so huge in high school. And when you're a child who grows up captive, you know, you want to experience all of this. That was the first time I ever smoked pot, was in high school. You know, a lot of things that in my world, in my actual world at home, was crazy, like, for me to do. Senior year came, junior year, the end of my senior year came. Or was it senior year? I don't know, either or. And the drama escalated to a point. But now that I look at it, it wasn't even with me directly. You know, it was the same girls still on my ass because, you know, they just mad. But they were still on my ass. But at that point, when it came to like the bullying and the stupid girls, I was like, bitch, get the fuck out. Like, I'm not even for it. My friends were involved in so much, especially my one best friend at the time. Me and her were always best friends, like on and off. I mean, always friends on and off. Eventually, I got tired of being the one to reach out, so we lost touch. But she got jumped. So probably some of my friends that are gonna watch this knows what I'm talking about. So this girl got jumped and she got beat up really bad. And the group of girls that fought her and some other girls were like after us, like her group of friends, and it was just so much drama. And my counselor at the time was just like, listen, you have a lot going on here. Like, do you want to transfer to to another school? But it was already like senior year. She was like, I don't think you're going to be able to graduate because with your friends because of all of this that's going on. None of my friends, actually, that group of girls, only a few did graduate in that school. Not even. Yeah, like probably one or two. But the rest of us kind of just, and we left the school and we never went back. I wanted to save myself the embarrassment of repeating a grade or any of that. And honestly speaking, I feel like if I would have stayed, I wouldn't have made it. So I decided last minute to just stop going. I just decided to stop going. I lost a lot of my motivation. I lost my friends. It was so much drama. And at home, so much was going on at home. So imagine what I was 16, 17, going through all of this BS. And then my mom was on my ass, like, you're doing this, you're doing that. So at that point, I decided to branch myself away from all my friends and just make the decision of leaving and find another way to get my diploma. So I went through a program, a high school equivalency program. Not no little bullshit or anything like that. I actually did get my diploma. And I did graduate. It wasn't like a graduation, but you know what it is. And I did eventually do some college, the beginning of college, but it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm licensed in so many things. Like, I'm a freaking technician. Like, I can draw blood and do EKGs. I'm a Zumbini instructor. Like, I've been to school but it's not for me. What's for me is me being my own boss. I don't see myself working for anybody. I see myself running my own business, and I see myself doing this, It's not easy because not everybody grows and prospers in what exactly it is they want to do. But I've also seen people who have degrees and are making what I make, people who have degrees and don't even have a job, people who have degrees who are homeless. And I don't want to, with this being said, I'm not trying to belittle anybody who wants to go to school and wants to accomplish things, because that's an amazing thing. Having a degree is amazing, and going to school and sacrificing yourself. But personally, for me, I don't see the point in me going to school, spending money on loans and all of this money when it's something that I don't see myself doing for the rest of my life. Honestly, it's always been a battle with me and my family and my mother and my parents and my dad, because they're like, so what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I aspire to inspire. So I'm the type of person that I see myself, like I said, owning my business, which I already actually do. It's just with everything going on in my life, with the pregnancy right now, it's been pretty slow. Like, I have an actual business. Is me, if I do go to school, is going to school for cosmetology school, opening up a beauty center, not a salon, but a center, a place where people could do a lot. I see myself doing YouTube, see myself being an influencer, a blogger, being the face of something. That's what I see myself doing. And I honestly don't think I need school for that. Now, it's the same thing. I want to give my child the choice. I don't want to force my child. No, my child's not going to be a bum. No, my child's not going to be home and doing nothing. No, my child's not going to. But I want her to be able to want to do something because she wants to do it and what's going to make her happy. I don't want to be doing something for the rest of my life that I'm going to be miserable doing. So, yes, I did drop out of school in conclusion. But I did go back and I did earn my diploma, but I was very influenced in high school. High school was probably the worst 3 to 4 years of my life. Some people had an amazing time, but I hated it. I hated everybody. It was annoying. I felt like I didn't fit in. So, and for some reason, I was always caught up in bullshit. And it just wasn't for me. But what I advise a lot of people to do is follow your dreams. You know, it seems hard to get to, but when you actually put the work in, you will see results. Anyway, guys, make sure you like, follow, comment, subscribe to all of that. It really means a lot. I'm trying to get these videos coming back to back. And I'm gonna do some Spanish videos as well, because I have a lot of people who actually like who follow me on other platforms that only speak Spanish. So yo le quiero hacer el favor a ellos también. But love you guys. Oh, also, I did not film this makeup. This was my quarantine makeup. I used my Novella palette, and I also used a little palette that I got with my BoxyCharm. But if you guys like this look, just comment down below and tell me, and I will film it and see if I can remember what the hell I used on my eyes. But anyways, bye guys.